36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Now calling the matter of the people. Mr. Yono, you can unmute yourself for me, please, and turn on your camera. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sarar Yono. This is ticket U 66180423. This is one kind operate in the city of Detroit without a cigarette retail license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Chanel Kareem appearing on behalf of the defendant.
All right, and sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Savariano.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, I spoke to the prosecutor, Ms. Dia Mason, and we agreed to adjourn it and give her time to speak to the investigating officer.
All right, so I'll adjourn it until does April 9th give you enough time? April 9th at 8:30 a.m.
That's fine by me, Your Honor.
Okay, April 9th, 8:30 a.m. I'll set the bond at $0 personal. Sir, you are all set, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a great rest of your day. How can you make it what?
You said April 9th at 9:30?
8:30.
8:30. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Mr. Katz, I'm not seeing your client. See him somewhere?
I've been trying to get a hold of him.
Try one more time. I don't like not being able to see the person, even though they have an attorney. It's a misdemeanor. I want them to know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Try. All right, Attorney Murphy. Let me see. Mr. Charles Watt.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of people versus Charles Darnell Watts. This is ticket SP 1517078. Count 1, disregard traffic control device. Count 2, drove while licensed, suspended repeat offender. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
James Murray, P85490, appearing on behalf of Mr. Watts, who is also present via Zoom. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Charles Watts.
Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
I've had a chance to speak with Attorney Mason in this matter, and we have agreed to adjourn this matter. I believe 1 month should give us enough time to find a resolution.
Okay. Do you want to represent him on all his 23 cases or just this ticket?
I'm representing him on all the cases. Now,
All right,
23,
so I have a,
are we sure?
so he has a speeding ticket. So he has a speeding ticket, 21 to 25 miles over speed. He also has a operator's license, no operator's license, and a limited access ticket as well.
Correct.
Just so you know. Okay. All right. So I'll pull those out of default. Mr. Watts, what you looking at, TV? Because this not that important for you today. I can leave the tickets in default, Attorney Murphy.
No,
What would you like me to do?
No, I would like us to continue to remove the default and proceed accordingly.
Okay. So on that date, I'll bring everything on that docket that day so that we can handle everything in a group. I'll set it for a pretrial on the date of April 9th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. I'll set his bond at $0 personal on these tickets. So don't pay any of the civil infractions until we figure everything out. Because if you do, you're gonna get the points and there's nothing I can do about it, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, we'll see everybody back. Oh, attorney, does that date work for you, April the 9th?
That's fine. I don't have anything out that far yet.
Okay, cool. I just was making sure. All right, thank you.
I appreciate you.
No problem. All right, I'll see you all then, okay? You're welcome. Have a great day.
You as well.
Are you all set, Mr. Watts?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. What day you coming back to see me?
You said April the 9th.
Okay. Come back and see me April the 9th so we can handle all your cases, please, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye. Say what? Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
Fine, how about yourself?
I'm doing well.
Ah, good, good, good. Seems like
Madam
y'all
Clerk,
got through the phone. Okay,
you
go
said-
ahead.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What did you say?
No, I just was saying y'all going through the folks. You're good. I don't need to talk
Yes.
anymore. I'm all set.
Madam Clerk, I put a message in the chat box for you regarding 2 clients.
We already took care of these tickets though, Mary. He just owe money on them. Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Thank you. And Your Honor, I am ready on some clients that are in the waiting room. Whenever you are ready.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Did you do that, Judge, or Ms. Bradfield?
I did.
Oh, okay. Cause it just, what happened?
Madam Court Reporter, Virginia Westenberg, I saw her name in one of my breakout rooms, but she wasn't there when I went to go to that breakout room. Did someone else speak with her?
Yeah, Mr. Boffman spoke with her. What happened is she kept dropping off and on. She left and came back about 3 times. So
Gotcha. Okay, no problem then. I just want to make sure. It's no
You take-
problem. I just wanted to make sure she was handled. If not, I was going to speak with her.
yeah, you see, Mr. Boffman gave you the 2 thumbs up, so she's good and ready.
Great. Okay. Oh, she has 2 devices. She's on 2 devices too, I see.
Okay, so she must have forgotten to hang one up. I know she's in the waiting room, so I'm gonna go in and then remove her from the device in the breakout room. Okay, Daphne, did you remove her from the breakout room or something?
No, both her devices are in the waiting room.
Oh, I see. Okay, because I know I went in there and I didn't see her. All right.
And I'm the one that say ready behind, like obviously that's probably the one that Boffman spoke with her on.
I'm just gonna bring both of them out and then
Okay.
leave one of them. Ms. Westenberg?
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna remove your other device, okay?
okay.
Okay, you're gonna be in the waiting room. Thanks for that, Daphne. That helped a lot.
No problem.
Attorney Katz, were you able to find your client or no?
I am getting him to log in right now, Your Honor.
Okay, I was gonna say, if not, I'm gonna do it for you, but if you can just log on so I can do it, okay?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning, Attorney Werbeling. You had a matter in here today?
Good
a
morning, Your
retained
Honor. I'm
matter?
your third helper today.
Oh, you are
That's
third
right.
helper? I must have had a docket like that. What did they give me today?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, I see. All right, let me. Okay. Oh, Attorney Boffman, I'm gonna do Mr. Webster because he's in court. He has some
We're ready,
cases
Your
in
Honor.
warrant too. Okay.
We spoke about the warrant cases.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I know it's gonna be
Is there
odd not
anything
to
that
look
I
at
need to
me.
know about as a prosecutor with the warrant cases?
I think he's
no
gonna get a new date.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just gonna come back with a
Yeah,
pretrial.
Okay, cool.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jeffrey Williams Webster. This is ticket SP 1485018. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. In warrant status, I have ticket SP 1. Let's see what this is. 367488. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. And then in default, I have SP 143796671. It's gonna be 1 count 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Ticket SP 1484657, expired plates. Is this the same ticket? Nope. Ticket SP 1499780, count 1, expired plates. And then count 3 of that ticket is no receipt of registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, would you please state your name loud and clear?
Jeffrey Webster.
Thank you. Your Honor, we will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and ask respectfully that you would set aside any defaults for which the defendant is eligible and set these matters for a pretrial, please.
This time the court is going to do that. I'll set aside the defaults as they are 2023 cases, so I can do that. And I'll enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf. On the warrant cases, I'll enter a plea of not guilty as well, and I'll set his bond at $0. Sir, I'm going to set this for a pretrial on the date of April 9th, 2024. That'll be at 8:30 a.m. Sir, if you can sign on through Zoom, that's better so that you can be where you need to be while you're handling these matters. If not, and it becomes a struggle, you can physically walk in, okay? All right. If there's nothing further, you are all set, bond set at $0, okay?
One further
You're
thing, Your Honor.
welcome. All right, you're welcome. Get back to work. It looks like you left work with your vest on. All right. Okay, go to work.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day. No problem.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I just want to make a record that I sent the defendant a link to Better Drivers. And he should attend that. It may help him on his next court date.
All right. All right. He walked out, but I'm hoping he got that information.
That's okay. I have a number. I'll make sure.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. Kazim Zaire.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kazim Abraham Zaire. This is
Yes.
ticket SP 1449307. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Cates, P78292, appearing for Mr. Zaire this morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. This is going to be our motion to dismiss.
All right. Thank you so much. At this time, the court's going to honor that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Thank you all for working together on this particular matter. And that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for your patience too, counsel.
Anytime.
All right. All right. Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you.
I'll bring in Nicole Williams. Nicole Williams.
Hi.
Hi. All right, just stand still for me for one moment, okay? All right, now calling the matters of the people versus Nicole Erica Sabri Williams. This is ticket number SP 1420566, count 2. Drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1355291. Failed to display a valid operator's license. Ticket number SP 1495206, count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no receipt of unsigned registration. Ticket SP 1495207, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 1. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1449126, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1355291, count 1, failed to display. Ticket SP 1496345, count 1, expired plates. Count 2, violation of restricted license. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket. Wait till she does. Oh, she got a kid. All right, ticket number SX 4223350, count 1, no operator's license. Count 2, violation of the seatbelt safety law. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this court, Ben Werbling, P64889. On behalf of the defendant, your full name for the record, miss?
Nicole Erica Sabri Williams.
All right.
And
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, Jane, time set for a pretrial. My defendant wants to continue her not guilty plea. She's requesting a bench trial, Your Honor.
All right, I would have her raise her right hand, but I see she has a kid, so I'm going to give it to you. It's going to be April 24th at 9:30 a.m. It is via Zoom. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. You're all set, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You too. You have a good day, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bringing in Raphael Wheeler. Mr. Wheeler, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Raphael Wheeler. This is ticket SP 1296129, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Compliance. Who wrote this?
That's me. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, would you please state your name for the record?
Raphael Wheeler.
I believe that the defendant had an additional count, Your Honor, for
Tinted windows.
yes.
I didn't know if
Yes.
it was on there or not, so I'll
It's
call
not
that
in the
one. It's
docket.
a tinted windows. Okay.
But I'm asking you to dismiss that case as well. The defendant has shown compliance. I've seen the documents and I've seen that the tint has been actually removed on his car, Your Honor. As insurance won't expire until August 2nd of 2024. Please dismiss these cases for compliance, and I stipulate the probable cause for that recommendation, and thank you.
Okay, I just want to make sure it didn't go anywhere. Okay, we're good. All right, at this point in time, the court will dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep your things up to date, valid, and in your vehicle at all times. And I'm happy to hear that you took the tint out. Just make sure if you put tint in there, that it's the correct way, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
I don't be knowing. All right, I'm bringing in Neil Ziegler. You just have the one ticket for today, whoever did this one? Is valid doc? Okay. Mr. Ziegler? Ask to unmute. Neil Ziegler?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Uh-oh.
yes.
It's Attorney Bradfield. Give me 1 second, okay? Stay.
Okay, good
I'm gonna
morning.
put you back on mute, okay?
Okay, great. Okay.
All right. Her when she come back in here. You have either one of you in here at Christopher Ward?
See, Judge.
I am
No.
ready on Christopher Ward. I did send Madam Clerk a request to run the SOS of that individual, just to make sure that he doesn't have a commercial license.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. I'll do that before we bring him in. Right there, so I can know. Still, Attorney Bradfield?
Yes.
I'm gonna do Mr. Ziegler, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Neil Ziegler. This is ticket 4912338. Thank you. Drive unregistered motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield, P70578 on behalf of Mr. Ziegler. State your name for the record, please. Unmute your
I'm
device.
put you on mute. I'm so sorry. I put him on mute just for a moment. Unmute yourself.
Neil Ziegler.
Thank you, Your Honor. For purposes of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for more readings.
At this time, the court's gonna enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client did verify that he has current insurance for his new vehicle. This ticket is
Okay.
kind of old. He no longer has the old vehicle.
Okay, well, at this time, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. Sir, don't forget you have a pretrial with me on March 27th, okay?
Yes.
For
Yes.
that loitering ticket, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll see you then for that, okay?
Okay. You guys have a great day.
All right. You too.
You
Have a
too,
great day.
sir.
Thank you. Okay, I'm good.
Attorney Boffman, he just has a regular operator's license, Mr. Ward. It's valid.
Okay, Attorney Baughman, the city prosecutor, so we can go with that offer that we're talking.
Thank you. All right, I'll let him know. Kyle Wallace, they're either y'all. Who has Mr. Wallace? Is that you, Attorney Werberling? Or no?
Wallace, no,
Okay,
but if it's a compliant, I can stand in, Judge.
okay.
Sure.
Mr. Wallace? Kyle Wallace? Mr. Wallace? I'll flip back. You heard that. That was good. The Christopher Ward, Attorney Baughman. So I'll bring him in. Hopefully, Mr. Wallace will hear us talking, and I'll be able to do him after I do.
There you
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Mr. Wallace. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kyle Wallace. This is ticket SP 1355866. One count draw Branges facsimile firearm. This is the date and time set for a review in this matter. Defendant was to have paid $250 under a 3-month delayed sentence. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. Please state your name, sir.
Kyle Wallace.
Your Honor, the defendant has paid in full. There were no other conditions other than that he arrived here today with no new charges. That is in fact true, and we would move to dismiss for compliance.
All right. At this time, because he is compliant, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, I hope you learned a lesson from this, okay?
Yes.
All right. If there's nothing further, you are all set. Have a great day, okay?
Thank you so much. You too.
I will. Thank you. Mr. Christopher Ward. Christopher Ward. Jania Webb. Ms. Webb, press *6 on your phone. There you go. All right. Is it Jania or Janaya?
Janaya.
Janaya. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Janaya Webb. This is ticket SP 1518741. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. She also has ticket SP 1518743. Expired plates. It's in default right now. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Webb. State your name for the record, please, Ms. Webb.
Janaya Webb.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, she stand mute and waive formal readings. We'd like to ask that any warrants be set aside as well as the default.
All right, at this time, the court is going to honor that request. I'll set aside any warrants that are out there. Enter pleas of not guilty on her behalf. The default has been set aside as well. Attorney Bradfield, how are we moving forward?
We'd like to ask these matters be set.
Oh, Mr. Ward, you can't just start speaking. I'm in the middle of a hearing.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was just letting you know I was here. My phone wasn't allowing me to get off mute for a second when you called my name.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Attorney Bradfield.
Your Honor, we would like to ask that these matters be set for a pretrial.
All right, the court's going to honor that request. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial on the date of April 9th, ma'am. April 9th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a great day. I'll see you April 9th.
And Ms. Webb, get the registration too, please.
9:30.
Okay. All right. All right, Mr. Ward, you can unmute yourself and turn your camera back on.
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Travis Ward. This is ticket SP 1518131. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance. Also calling ticket SP 1518131. Count stop street or intersection failed to stop. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your full name.
Christopher Travis Ward. Sorry, I couldn't really, this phone is very low.
That's okay. Your Honor, I've seen the registration and insurance. They're current and valid. And so therefore, counts 1, 2, and 3, I'm moving to dismiss for compliance and stipulated probable cause. The defendant will enter into a plea of responsible.
We missed all them talking right now. When you turn your head away from this computer.
I'm sorry. For failure to stop at the stop sign, he's entering a plea of responsible. On his behalf, I stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for that plea.
All right, at this time, the court's then going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of responsible to limited access 1 to 5 over speed. The remaining counts will be dismissed. Sir, the fine for that is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. How long is that enough time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll have it due no later than February 21st, 2024, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, you are all set, okay?
Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.
You too, thank you. Did Ryan Williams ever check in? Ryan Williams? Huh? Yeah, okay. Let me. So, I can't. Hold on a minute, y'all.
Madam Clerk, do we
Attorney
have
Brad?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have a SOS on Mr. Wig. He's valid.
Thank
Want me to
you.
bring him out? He paid
Yes.
his other 2 tickets anyways.
Oh,
Mr.
wow.
Wig,
Okay.
I know. Failed to stop at the start street and no proof of insurance.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Trenton Lavelle Wig. This is ticket SP 1477966. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Appearances for the records, starting with counsel.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Wig. State your full name for the record, sir.
Trenton Lavelle Wig.
Your Honor, for purpose of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for my reading.
This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
Your Honor, Mr. Wig is have a valid license. We'd like to move to dismiss at this time.
Okay. seeing that he has a valid license, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Wigg, next time when you have court hearings, come on all of the matters. I see that you paid the other 2 tickets, and although I appreciate that, one of the tickets has points, and we could have tried to avoid that if you would have come and resolved them all at once, okay? Because the goal is to get you together, right? So next time, although I appreciate you being responsible, come handle all your tickets. That way we can see if we can do a little better for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. All right, no problem. But we're gonna dismiss this count because your license is valid. Good work, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. You have a nice smile too, sir. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. Have a good day. No problem.
You too.
Sergeant Hubbard, unless this Sam song, and I think this is this young lady who's having trouble, unless she's the person. Mr. Williams did not show up today, so I'm going to release you. I just want to bring you in. I give him an hour to try and show up.
No problem. Thank you, Your Honor.
Anybody know who this is? Does he look familiar to anybody?
He does look familiar.
I know. I feel like he was already checked in. I just don't remember his name.
Oh, Sergeant Hubbard, you can leave. The judge dismissed you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Who is this? Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, what's your name? Sir, can you hear us?
Yes.
What's your name?
Yes. Kenneth Wells.
Okay. Kenneth Wells. Anybody talk to Mr. Wells, or is he just now checking in?
No, Your
No, Judge.
Okay. All right. Mr. Wells, you're a little tardy to the party today. What's going on?
Yes, I got my insurance and my registration.
Said you were tardy. I didn't ask what you had. I said, why are you tardy?
Huh?
Why are you late? Why are you late?
I said, why am I late?
Yes.
Oh, because this phone broke. I gotta wait for it to come on. I got it fixed, but the way it worked, the power button don't work.
All right. For Mr. Wells, I'm gonna put him, we're gonna get his name renamed Kenneth Wells, because he said he has some documents. I would like to see that. So that we can get him spoken to by somebody. My listen. Mr. Wells, you got all this? All right. And then we'll put him in a breakout room and someone will be able to speak with him.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna call in Terrence Webb. Let me get a couple of these people. Michael Wechter. Calling a few people. Mr. Hurd. I'm bringing in all these people. I'm trying to see who I got. All right. Michael Witcher. Witcher. Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Dwayne Witcher. This is ticket U678033823. One count offer to engage in services of another. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield, on behalf of Mr. Witcher. State your full name for the record, sir.
My name is Michael Richard.
Your Honor, for purpose of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for more readings. He also has I'm sorry. He also
I'm sorry.
He also has 3 civil infractions. 2 are in default and 1 is scheduled for February 9th in front of a magistrate. However, we would like to ask that the 2 that's in default, that the default be set aside. The other one, we would like to try to keep everything on track together. And we would like to ask for a court-appointed attorney and set this matter for pretrial.
Okay. So
Do you need the ticket numbers for the two that are in default?
I don't. I have them all because I saw the tickets in
Okay.
default. The only one I got to ask my clerk a question about is the one that's already set for a hearing to make sure I'm okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put it all together. I can't put it on my docket. Sir, I'm going to set this for what's called another pretrial in front of me so that I can get counsel appointed to you. I'm gonna do that on 73172. February looks atrocious, doesn't it? Monday, March 11th. But before then, I need you to call the courtroom. I'm gonna give you our phone number. You ready for it?
Yes, I'm, just one moment. What's the number?
Okay. 313-965-2293.
Okay.
Call that so we can get some personal information from you at noon, okay?
Okay, you call today?
Call today. That's right. Call today.
Sure.
Okay? At noon. Call today at noon so we can get this personal information from you. I don't like to put it online because this is being recorded, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. I will put all of your cases, okay? So I know you have another hearing scheduled on Friday in a different courtroom. We're going to put everything on my docket now, and we'll handle it all at the same time, okay?
I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. I'll see you back on March 11th in front of me in this courtroom
Okay, what about
at
the
8:30 a.m., okay?
Yes, ma'am. What about the tickets? I was trying to tickets on my phone when I was on this run the red light and texting while I was driving.
Right, I have all those tickets. I said I'm putting them on my docket. I took them out of default. It's called default. So I have a speeding ticket, a disregard, red signal ticket, and a texting on your phone while driving, okay?
Okay.
Okay, they'll all be on my docket. All right, that concludes this hearing, sir. I'll see you back on March 11th, 8:30 a.m. Bond set at $0.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, you have printed some stuff out for me already. Oh, no, that's his ticket. Never mind. So what? Did everybody talk to everybody in the breakout rooms? Are there any people left for a purpose? Let me ask that.
Yes, Your Honor, I have one gentleman that's scheduled for sentencing and I need his pre-sentence investigation report.
Okay.
I sent that over along with the wig, SOS.
Got you. Thank you.
You know, I had two people in the breakout room. I just need to speak with Attorney Mason when she gets the opportunity.
Oh, okay, fantastic. We just
Okay,
want to
that's
make
breakout
sure.
room 2. Breakout room 2.
That's great. I just want to make sure they weren't forgotten about. Okay. Did you have somebody out here? Uh-oh. Attorney Bradfield, you have either one? Oh, I know that where Attorney Boffman go? No, I was gonna say
No,
Boffman.
these gentlemen are not my clients.
Okay.
But I do
What about
see one that's for no PO. If that's verified,
Yep.
then I could go on the record with that one.
I don't think that Griggs signed in. Did Officer Griggs sign in, Miss Sandy?
No, Judge.
Okay, now calling Whittier Hurd. This matter is ticket number SP 1252734. Whittier, the people versus Whittier Hurd. This is count 1, careless driving. Count 2, consuming marijuana in a public place or a place where prohibited by owner. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield standing in for co-counsel on behalf of Mr. Hurd. State your name for the record, please.
Whittier Hurd.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. The officer has failed to appear. We move to dismiss.
All right, the time is now 10:17 a.m. No officer having appeared, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Hurd, please adhere to all the rules that are of the state of Michigan, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. You have anybody else? You said the sentencing.
Except the sentencing, I'm gonna go ahead and read over the
Okay,
report
go
with the
talk to
client.
that person.
Okay.
Okay. Attorney Werbeling, did you have Mr. Webb?
Yes, I did, Judge.
Okay, let me bring him in.
Thanks, Judge.
All right, Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Terrence Michael Webb. This is case number SP 1499260. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, failed to signal. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP 1499273. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, unregistered drive, unregistered untitled motor vehicle. I also have ticket SP 145-12293. That's 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2 of that same ticket is drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SX 4174511. Count 1, no proof of insurance. Count 2, expired plates. Ticket number SP 1451229. Count 1 is expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Your name for the record, please, sir.
Terrence Webb.
Judge, date and time set for a pretrial. My client wants to waive his rights. He wants to take advantage of the offer that's been presented today.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of September 12th of 2023. At that time, were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Lasher in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the officer who stopped you?
I gave him a license, but it was suspended.
Okay. All right. And then also, was that vehicle unregistered at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Also, I want to take your attention to the date of April 13th of 2023, where you're driving a Dodge vehicle, this time in the area of West McNichols and Grand River in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
And did you not have any car insurance on that car at the time?
I didn't.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
I am, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
So stipulated, Judge.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charges of improper plates on 2 of the counts and failed to display on the remaining count. Sir, my fine is going to be, I'm going to do $400 total. That's going to be $200 on 2 tickets. And I'm going to waive the cost and fines on the last ticket because you're probably going to have some reinstatement fees, which are above and beyond what I'm stating today, okay?
Okay.
And you need to pay those as well. So I'll do $200 on 2 tickets. How long do you need to pay that? 60 or 90 days?
60 days is fine.
All right, so I'll give you until April 8th, 2024 to make that payment, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. I'm gonna admit these other folks, hopefully. All right. Virginia Westenberg,
Yes, Your Honor.
is this you, Attorney Boffman?
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus Virginia Sophia Westenberg. This is you, ticket 507-42419. This is one count of illegal occupation, I think. Let me see. It is the narcotic.
It is.
Violation of the narcotics violation code. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Please state your name.
Virginia Westenberg.
Judge, the defendant's here for an arraignment on a warrant. She will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint and the warrant and ask that the court enter a not guilty plea for arraignment purposes at this time.
All right, this time the court will honor that request. I'll enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf and set aside the warrant that is currently out there. How are we proceeding?
Judge, the defendant's going to waive her right to any further hearings or trials on that matter. She's going to plead guilty, and there's a recommendation for a 90-day delayed sentence. I've explained to her what that means, and she's ready to give a factual basis here today.
I realize she posted the $300 bond. Is that right? $300 bond. Okay. Is that right? Okay. All right. Please raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, they did not, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 18th of 2019. Were you in the area of 20186 Yakima Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you knowingly possess some illegal drugs in that area at that time, ma'am?
At that time, I was driving in the area to obtain illegal substances.
Did you have perhaps some paraphernalia that was
In the car,
right?
honestly, I don't remember if there was anything left in the car that day. They impounded the vehicle. I don't believe I had anything on me, but I was going there to get drugs that day, Your Honor.
You know, if the prosecutor would amend the charge to attempt, I think we can get where we need to go with respect to the delayed sentence here. I'd be satisfied to the factual basis for attempt. Is that
Okay,
a
so-
cognizable offense?
Who's the defendant, Attorney Boffman?
Virginia Westenberg, a
Oh.
narcotics or drug violation.
It's my understanding that the attempt doesn't make a difference. Still, There is
Are you
no
satisfied?
reduction on the attempt. I mean, it is what it is. We don't get an attempt in this office, you know.
Um,
I,
so the
I,
ticket reads, it knowingly remained in any place where any controlled substance is illegally sold without the unlawful, with intent to unlawfully use or possess.
okay, so this is a loitering case essentially.
I know. That's why I asked what it was on my docket, because I
Okay, well, I think
I'm
we should
not
discuss this in breakout room
okay.
2.
I agree.
I'll talk to Mr. Baughman in 2.
Okay, I agree, but that's what the ticket says. It says knowingly remain in any place where any controlled substance is illegally sold with intent to unlawfully use or possess. But that's not the code that went in. That's why I was like, what is this? Okay.
Right, okay.
Hold time, Ms. Westenberg. I know you've been waiting this morning, but we got to try and figure out what this is, okay?
Okay, let's go to breakout room 2. Attorney Baughman, we'll work it out.
Let me go. No, I mean. I don't know what it should have been put in as. I thought loitering initially. That's why I was looking for it. Oh. All right. Did y'all figure something? No. Attorney
Yes, Your Honor.
Baughman, did you need to
Gonna
speak
move to
back with
amend.
Ms. Westenberg? Okay.
Oh, move to amend the ticket to loitering.
And I'm satisfied with that factual basis that the defendant made to that charge.
Okay. All right. Court is satisfied as well, and we'll enter a plea to loitering. Where have you been, Ms. Westenberg? It's been a few years. What happened? Unmute yourself. I put you on mute. I just didn't want you, just in case you had some background noise.
Okay, yes, Your Honor. The past few years, I was living in Perry with my ex-boyfriend originally. I didn't have transportation to get to Detroit. I didn't have the money to pay off my bench warrant. I also stayed with my mother in Madison Heights at the beginning of the pandemic around 2020 for a few years. I've been receiving treatment, mental health treatment from an organization called TTI through Troy, Michigan. I've been sober from narcotics, heroin, specifically for, it'll be 5 years this year. Right now I'm living in Royal Oak with a friend currently, and I just got the money together and got a ride to Detroit to pay off my bench warrant.
All right. Congratulations. The last part is what I was really looking for. Because typically when people come online now, they're on a journey. that's taking them a little bit of time to get to this point and handle their business. So congratulations on sobriety, okay? So this is going to be on a 3-month delayed sentence. That means as long as you do what I need you to do, which is keep on the path that you're going on, my fine is going to be $200. So at the end of the conclusion of this, you will get $100 back, okay? But it's after this is all completed, okay?
Yes.
3-month delayed sentence. You're gonna come back and see me for a review on May 7th, 2024. If you've done everything you're supposed to do, I will dismiss this case.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Thank
Okay,
you.
so you don't have to come up with any additional money because you did pay that bond. I saw that you paid the bond. And then once we clear it all up, I'll make sure that you are able to move forward with a dismissed case and you'll get some of your money back, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, good luck to you. Every day is a new day. Don't get discouraged. I don't want you to mess up, but if you do, don't get discouraged. Just pick yourself back up and keep moving forward, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you back May 7th for your review so I can dismiss this matter, okay?
Okay, that sounds great.
All right, no problem. All right, have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, bye-bye. Nina Wilson.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nina Marie Wilson. This is ticket SP 1518555. Count 1, stop street or intersection, failed to stop. Also calling ticket SP 1518574. 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Can you state your full name for the record, miss?
Nina Marie Wilson.
And Judge, date and time set for pretrial. She's continuing not guilty plea, requesting a bench trial and formal hearing.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
They were? Hold on. When? Today? Oh, but what about the trial though for the no insurance? What about the no insurance? I only have one. Uh-oh. Was it for something different? Hold on a minute. All right, you put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney about your case and about your rights? I can't say it.
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set this matter for a bench trial on the date of April 24th. April 24th at 9:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Okay, thanks. So I should get something in the mail?
You should, but write it down. Always write it down, because I don't be trusting stuff. 24th.
At 9.
April 24th at 9:30 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Judge.
ma'am. You're welcome. All right, bye-bye. All right. Shaquille Wright, Miss Wright.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, how you pronounce your first name? Did I say it right?
Yes, Sharkwell.
Sharkwell. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sharkwell, right? This is ticket SP 1515315, count 1. Drove while unlicensed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Can you state your full name for the record, miss?
Sharkwell Moet, right?
And Judge, day and time set for a pretrial, Your Honor. We were asking to reset the pretrial. She's very close to being reinstated, so we're close to compliance.
All right.
If that's
the
okay,
case at
Judge.
it is okay. At this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to adjourn this matter, ma'am. I'll see you back on April 9th. April 9th at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. I hope that gives you enough time. So that means you gotta
Okay.
you gotta put a fire under yourself so you can be compliant, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
All right. You have a good day.
You too,
Thank you, Your
thank
Honor.
you. You're welcome. Mr. Antonio Williams.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Antonio Williams. That's Z ticket 808877. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. Today is the date and time scheduled for a sentencing. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Mr. Williams. State your name for the record.
Antonio Cesare Williams.
Your Honor, my clients had an opportunity to go over the pre-sentence investigation report. There are no corrections at this time.
Right. As to sentencing.
As to sentencing, Your Honor, I'd like to ask that you adopt the recommendation of the probation department. Mr. Williams indicated there are no mental health issues that he's dealing with at this time. So we ask that you forego the mental health evaluation. And he has been working actually 7 days a week, full time. He understands that the situation from the date of the incident was a serious one. He understands that he could have been hurt or someone else could have been hurt. And this is something that he will not be willing to repeat at all. He has learned that we always have to make good choices when we get behind the wheel of a car.
All right. All right. Thank you. Anything you want to say on your behalf, Mr. Williams?
No.
All right. I do wonder why you don't want to have at least a mental health evaluation. It doesn't mean anything's wrong. It's just based on the information that you share with them. They just want to make sure you good. You good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good.
Okay. All right.
It
Because
was a
what
long
happens
time
is
ago
that when
I
you're
passed
not
it.
good and you on a watch. So and it was based on the actual location, how you were acting then and there at the actual scene of this incident. Did they read you the police report or no?
Oh, she just read it to me.
No, I read the pre-sentence
She
report.
read the pre-sentence report. She ain't read the police investigation report. See what this says.
Did the attorney who represented you before go over the actual police report with you?
I believe so, but I do keep it in my wallet. I had to keep it in my wallet.
Okay.
See what it says. All right. I think it may be a good idea, but it's usually people who are in the most I don't want to do it are the ones who need all the help. But hey, I said in 2024, if you don't want my help, I'm not gonna force it upon you. So you're gonna do the best that you can with the way that you know how to cope with stuff in the best measure and way that you can. So at this point in time, it is the order of this court that you be placed on 12 months probation. You will have to attend the alcohol and highway safety education level 1, a victims impact panel. Also view the consequences video. I'm going to leave in the discretion the mental health evaluation if at some point in time they see your behavior and they believe, and that is of the supervising agent, they believe that you need to be at least evaluated, I'm going to give them that authority to do so. I'm not going to make you submit to it today. But if your behavior and your conduct leads them to believe that you need to at least have it evaluated, you're going to get evaluated. You will submit to 2 random drug testing screenings per month. You will have to pay that fee that's associated with it. You shall not use or possess any marijuana, alcohol, and marijuana only if you, or illegal drugs. You can use marijuana only if you have a card to do so. My fine is $300. You have court costs in the amount of $75 for the crime victims unit, $35 per month for supervision, and you'll get a copy of all the costs and fees from your probation officer so that you'll know. You also have the urine testing twice a month for 12 months, a $50 court cost, and then the $240 assessment. So like I said, you'll get a cost. I'm gonna leave it in the discretion of them to do. If further mental health concerns arise, may have defendant evaluated, but no evaluation for now. All right. That's the order of this court, sir. So good luck to you. I want you to do well in this. I'm happy you only hurt the tree and no one else. All right, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day.
Your Honor, I just want
Yes.
to confirm the number of the probation department. Is it 3414?
Yes, that's correct. Thank you.
All right. All right,
Okay.
sir. Yes. So
3414. Good luck to you,
All right.
sir. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Good luck,
All right.
sir. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Mr. Wells, I'm gonna just call his tickets. I'm not gonna go and read them all. He's been here before, Attorney Bossman.
I understand, Your Honor, and I'll make the record
All right.
because and I.
He hasn't been here a lot of times, actually. Let me see, but I'll just call it for the record. Not calling the matter, the People versus Kenneth DeCarlos Wells. This is ticket SP 1495348, counts 1 and 2. Ticket SP 1126144, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1140712, count 1. Ticket SP 1265816, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1302534, count 2. Ticket SP 1411567, counts 1 and 2. And ticket number SP 1475717, count 1 and 2. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Wells, state your name, please. You're on mute, sir.
Why got 319?
Unmute your device, Mr. Wells.
Yes, Kenneth Wells.
Thank you. Judges, the pretrial. To his credit, the defendant did show me valid documents with respect to registration and insurance, and he is very close to getting his license back, according to the information I derived from talking to him. I looked at his 36 district court record, and that confirms what he's been telling me. Would you consider please adjourning this for a short period of time? If he gets his license back, that's going to make it a lot easier for us to deal with him.
I will. I'm going to adjourn it until this your last adjournment, Mr. Wells. Okay, so work really hard. I'm adjourning it until April 9th of 2024. Okay, April 9th, 8:30 a.m. What time you coming? 8:30 a.m. What time you coming? 8:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. Mr. Wells, 8:30 a.m. on April the
Okay.
9th, okay?
Yes.
All right, join me then. Okay, so we can, good job though. I know it's hard, but you got to plug away because you didn't get all these tickets overnight. You got them over a period of time. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we'll see you then, 8:30 a.m. All right, Mr.
Okay.
Wells. All right.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right, look.
Bond set at $0 on all his cases.
Thank you.
All right, I have one more person in the breakout room. What we doing with Sylvia Walton, y'all?
Judge, I spoke with her. I mean, I know technically there's civil infractions. So I'm trying to still resolve that with Attorney Mason.
It was set for a formal hearing today. Did the officer
Yeah.
come in?
I was informed that he was here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, just let me know. You need to talk to Attorney Mason. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Breakout room
I can do that
two.
too.
Breakout room two.
Okay, thanks.
I see Waters. Who is that? It's 10:54. I got up here. I'm trying to figure out why. Let's see. Man, I want to find out what happened first. Oh, he a holder. I love it. My heart beats out for people who may not have the greatest. Mr. Waters,
Yes.
you're supposed to be here at 8:30 a.m. What happened?
This morning I had came to work and started my work and forgot to sign in.
I remember you, sir. You work at the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes, I do.
All right. Can one of you house counsel talk to him? I do remember him, even though you're extremely late. I had so many wonderful house counsels today that I can give them a moment to talk to you. I'm gonna put you into a breakout room so that you can talk to them individually. Okay, so I'm gonna put them in room number 3. You or Attorney Bradfield can go in there and speak with him. Y'all can fight over it. We'll put him in room number 3 and then join that room for me, sir. I know you working hard, but you got to come on time too. All right, and then y'all can decide who to go in there and talk to him now.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. What's your name, please?
Yes. I'm Sylvia Walton. Is this the judge?
Yeah, Sylvia Walton. Yeah, you were here earlier. No, this is the court reporter. You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, and then I was going back and forth with the attorney. I mean, I was asking, can I get adjournment because I'm not driving a vehicle that they gave me a
Walton?
ticket for. They was gonna drop it down to impeding traffic.
Is this Miss Walton?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Hold on a moment,
I
okay?
don't see you. I
Hold on one moment.
okay.
Miss, let's see, Miss Bradfield or Mr. Bachman, do either one of you want to talk
It's
to?
Warbling's case, Madam Court Reporter. It's Attorney Warbling.
What number was he? Oh, does anybody know?
I'm in Judge Taylor's room.
Miss Walton, do you remember which breakout room you were in?
I was in 20.
Warbling is in a number 2. So you want me to pull him out, Madam Court Reporter?
Oh, I was going to put her back into you said 20, Miss Walton?
Yes. Can I ask you something? Is it any way I can get an adjournment so I can get back to work? Or
I'm going to let you talk to the attorney, and okay? So I'm going to put you back in 20 and he'll be in to speak with you.
okay. Cause okay.
Yeah, don't say anything else. You may say something he doesn't want you to say, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Bachman says, say less.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I accidentally put it in 19.
Okay. You want me to hit join for 19?
No, join. I'm going to switch you to number 20. That was a slip of the finger.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Sorry about that. Okay, you're going to go to number 20.
Okay.
Are we ready on Sylvia, Attorney Warberling? Are you back with me now?
Judge, I did my best on that one. I guess no good deed goes unpunished. I don't know if she technically isn't entitled to have an attorney. I got the best settlement that I could.
Okay, so she wants to have a hearing. I just need the officer back then. That's
I
fine.
suppose so.
Okay, Attorney
I
Mason,
thought it
I
was
need that
a
officer
generous
back.
offer. It took some heavy lifting, but I guess it's not acceptable.
You have done your limit, so now it's a formal hearing.
Okay. Yeah.
It's her versus them.
Okay. Thanks, Judge.
Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for Boffman to come back to handle this one. Okay. All right, Mr. Waters, take your hat off. I'm gonna do your Attorney Boffman. Dang it. I missed him. All right, let me do Mr. Waters.
Ready.
All right. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Richard Walters. This is ticket SP 1518504. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Also calling ticket SP 1518506. One count drove with revoked license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Bachman for the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Unmute yourself. You got this?
Okay, hello?
Hello? Okay.
Richard Dana Waters.
Thank you. Judge, the defendant's going to resolve these matters today by way of a guilty plea to one
Yes.
count of failure to display and another count of not having insurance. The balance of the instant cases will be dismissed here, and I stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation. Thank you.
Okay. That you know that no insurance is a civil infraction. That's okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Mr. Waters, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of November 6th of 2023. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Grand River and Cloverdale in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license revoked at the time?
Yes, it was.
And did you not have any car insurance or proof of the car insurance at that time, sir?
No, I didn't.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, as to both counts.
All right, and the court is satisfied as well, and will enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display. I'm going to enter a plea to no proof of insurance. The remaining civil infractions will be dismissed. Sir, the civil infractions of no proof of insurance is $195. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir, or you need more time?
I need just a little bit more time. You say 195?
Yes, how long do you need, sir?
At least 2 weeks.
Okay. I did say 2 weeks. You want me to give you a month to make sure it's enough time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so how about March 7th? Does that seem
Okay.
reasonable?
That's reasonable.
Okay, March 7th. All right, and on the remaining ticket, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines. So you'll only have to pay reinstatement fines on that ticket if you need to, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
How you get off? Cancel.
Let me get you off. I got you. I can log you off, okay?
Okay.
Oh, there you go. All right. Attorney Mason? All right, Miss
Yes, Your Honor.
Walton, she wants to have a hearing. So can you get the officer back for me so we can have this hearing?
Miss Walton?
Yes.
Okay, she doesn't want the blockading.
No, apparently she doesn't.
I
So,
guess she would, but she was disputing the improper equipment. She doesn't have the vehicle anymore, she indicated.
Okay, call the officer.
Okay, thank you. All right, Ms. Walton?
Yes.
Okay, they're gonna call the officer back and then we'll have our hearing on this matter, okay? You'll be able to open with telling me how it went. And then the officer is gonna start off telling me their side, then you'll be able to tell me your side and then I'll make the decision, okay?
Okay. Is it any way that we can adjourn it for another court
No.
hearing?
Why?
Huh?
I said, why?
The prosecutor, the attorney was already working with me as far as the
Right. But you don't get to have, for formal hearings, you don't get to have an attorney. So they'll work with you to get an offer on your behalf.
Right.
But if it's just a formal hearing, that's just you and the officer.
Okay.
So you can have the offer. He can always try and work something out on your behalf. But for civil infractions, you're not entitled to have an attorney because there's no penalties that kick in. Like there's no jury, there's no stuff like that. So if you want to talk to him some more about trying to resolve it, you can. But if it's just going to be a formal hearing, we can just hold it. I mean,
okay. Can I talk to him one more time, please?
you can.
Okay. All right.
Attorney Warbeline, I'm gonna put you back in. I closed them out, so I'm gonna recreate them.
Okay.
And then
Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, it say join. Do I hit the join?
Yes, Miss Walton. Hit the
Hit the
join.
join? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Judge, the officer said he's almost done with the other court. I told him we were waiting for him.
in Dover Street, and that's right. Did he come back? Did you figure something out or no?
I think she's gonna take advantage of the offer, Your Honor.
Okay. Here. All right. Miss Walton?
Yes.
You want to take advantage of the offer?
Yes, ma'am. But
Okay,
Judge,
the
I would like
officer
to.
is back. Okay.
I'll take the deal, but I'm asking, can you at least give me 60 or 90 days to pay? Because
I will.
Okay.
I'll give you as long as you need, Miss Walton. That's never an issue for me. I just don't want you pleading to something that you don't want to plead to. I got the officer back for you if you want to take it to the formal hearing too. I'm not one of those people who's going to force you, but I'll give you plenty of time to pay.
Okay, I need 90 days, Your Honor.
Absolutely. All right, now call in the matter of the people. Miss Sandy, you still here with us? I see you coming on. Okay, I had to make sure. I was like, saying, did she tell me she was going someplace? Now calling the matter of the people versus Sylvia Denise Walton. This is ticket number SP 1531386. Count 1, stop street or intersection failed to stop. Count 2, equipment violation. Appearances for the record, starting with I'll let you do it. Attorney Werbeling.
Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of Sylvia Walton. Your name for the record, miss?
Sylvia Walton.
All right,
So
counsel.
that's the date and time for a formal, but my client wants to accept the offer this time.
All right. And do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
We do, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of blockading. The remaining count will be dismissed without prejudice. All right, ma'am. The fine for blockading is $175, I believe it is. I'm gonna give you 90 days, though. That brings us to May 7th. You think you can do it by then, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me see. Let me make sure that's the right amount for blockading.
That's the same
And
as impeding, correct?
You said it's what?
Is it the same?
Impeding. Yeah, I can put
okay.
impeding in. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Impeding,
It's the same.
blockading.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So it's going to be $175. I'm going to give you the 90 days. So that brings us to May 7th, 2024. Ma'am, I will say this. If you need additional time and I see that you paid some on it and you're just not quite there, I'll give you some more time. But if you call and say you need more time and I don't see that you've been making any effort towards paying it, I'm not going to be very lenient.
Okay, I will.
Okay. Yep.
I appreciate
because
it.
I know sometimes it'd be a little tight, but if I see that you're making an effort, I can work with you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it, Your Honor.
Of course. I was about to say, no, I appreciate you, Miss Walton. Sometimes these take a little bit longer, but that's okay, because I want you to be comfortable with what you're doing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. If there's nothing further, then you are all set. Like I said, Miss Walton, make every effort to pay it off by that time. If you don't and you need a little additional, let me know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good
Thank you,
day.
Officer. Thank you, Officer Kucheve.
Yeah.
bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for hopping back on,
Thank
officer.
you.
We appreciate you.
No problem.
Be good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I think that's the morning docket, everybody.